Good evening. It's Thursday night again, 31st of August, 2023. The moon is still in Pisces. Okay. You know, I have my interpretations and opinions about astrology, and that's how I do things. And what I've been noting very specifically recently with Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces, we've been seeing a lot of what I think of as sickness exposed on a massive scale across the world, sickness of every kind, microbes, mental illness, fentanyl sickness, massive increase in suicide, crime, betrayal, lies, deceptions, blackmail, assault, massive explosions of crime, especially in America, disease, of all kinds that are sometimes incredibly hard to diagnose. Now that the moon just traversed across Saturn, it amplified the situation, brought more light to it about how sick and disturbing this is. And now the moon is very, very close to Neptune. So we are seeing the worst of the worst being exposed on the global stage. And the most sick part about it is that the sick people who are basically part of the systemic nature of disease that is basically human in origin and propagated and permeated, just like agriculture. They plant seeds, then they fertilize it, then they nurture it, and they try to grow it. It's like nurturing evil. That's how I look at it. And we're now seeing the worst of it. Some of you have probably heard of or even seen the movie Sound of Freedom. Some people think it's just a fake movie. I particularly think it's pretty genuine. It's very controversial. It's very disturbing. I'm going to show something to you right now, which to me represents some of the most sick of sick things that happen in the world of human beings. I'm going to share the screen here now. I don't know. I hope this doesn't get me shut down. Okay, so I'm just going to let you read this. I'm not going to read it out loud. Okay, please follow the arrow here. Okay, do you see the gist and the theme of the topic that we're talking about here? This is from one of the most highly respected sources on this planet right now. Here we go. Here is the title of the report. This just came out today. Just look at it. I'm not going to read it out loud. I hope you can read English. Now, I have a very different interpretation of what these evil people are doing. They think they're doing something really beautiful, and that should be, revolutionary and imposed across the whole of Earth. And the people who are doing this are the elites of the elites. They have all the power and the money and the control, and they're trying to legitimize their evil behavior. Okay? It's a very, very powerful agenda. It's an extremely powerful agenda. And they can legitimize and reason for their agenda. It makes me very, very, very angry. To anyone who's ever been on the receiving end of these type of evil people when you were a little child, I hope you've recovered. I hope you didn't turn into one of them. Sometimes when little children are abused, they end up becoming abusers themselves if they have not found a way to heal from within. So it's a very long, deep well-studied story here. I'm just going to show you the imagery. Look at this. These are the types of groups of people involved. And these are the unelected elites of the elites. I'm not going to read this stuff out loud. Maybe I'll try bits of it. A trifecta of powerful globalist organizations is rigorously executing a plan to teach little people about these subjects, and which effectively it amounts to grooming and saying yes to the predators. Okay? I would highly recommend that you search this article for yourself. Go to the Epoch Times. You can search for this. Maybe I could find a way to put a link in the video or something when it's done. Yeah, you know what? That's what I think I'm going to do. I'll copy the link right now. And I'll stick it in the... no, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. All I'm asking is that you check this out for yourself. I felt I had to post this because I take this subject very, very seriously. And it fits in perfectly with the unhealthy side of the astrology that we're seeing right now. Now, remember, the astrology is neutral. It is what it is. It's how we, the people, we as creatures, interpret the energy fields. And with the Neptune Pisces 12th house vibes very, very powerful right now, we are seeing some of the unhealthy expressions of the planets and so on. You can read, I'm not going to try and let you read it all here, but think of these folks. Okay, look at these people here. These are the people who are promoting this stuff. Here is the main theme. Okay, there's one of the perpetrators, and it goes on. It's a very deep, heavily studied report. Anyway, I'm going to stop the share. You get the point. Please do your own research. It's not a joke. Thank you for watching.